Let's see. Just flip this camera. I'm feeling much better today. It's Saturday, um, and we're packing up and heading home. Um, I just want to reflect on what this week was like for me. I wanted to find the truth, and yeah, I wanted to see firsthand what was out there. If you guys can see it yourself, obviously, I've done videos all week, um, showing you the truth, and the truth is right there in front of you. So I would recommend, sharing that out as much as you can so people can see it themselves. Um, Grateful for updates. Yeah, no problem. That's what I wanted to really see. I wanted to see the truth, and I wanted to come down and see it for myself. So all I saw was happy faces. All I saw was people smiling. All I saw was people being generous and pouring out of their hearts, feeding the poor, feeding people. Just anybody that came around could get free food. Um, it's pretty amazing to see, and it's something I personally will never forget. The people that I met there, the experiences that I had were were amazing. So yeah, so that's where it's at. I did do that video from a whole bunch of people that sent me clips. It was called, and I called it Ottawa Offline. If you want to share that out, but that's like, people get trampled by horses. It's not really great to watch, but that was yesterday, and because I was not feeling good, I was had a headache and stuff. I decided to just stay in bed and and recoup. So now I'm feeling good, and just thought I would let you know it's snowing in Ottawa right now, and yeah, I think people are now waking up to the fact that, you know what, I mean, these are peaceful people, and to just go and start and like, they're allowed to protest, they're allowed to do their thing, they're not dangerous. They're honking their horns, so honking your horns is now dangerous. I don't get that. Um, but people are waking up. I see groups pretty much forming everywhere, and the people that are negative, it's like 1 in 1,000 now for negative people. My uncle just messaged me this morning, and he's like, blah blah blah. He's just I don't even know how to talk to him. But out of that, like, everybody else that's been messaging me has just been like, wow, this is amazing. Or they're like, is everybody okay there? Or can you tell us more, or whatever, right? So um, from packing, they were regrouping. I don't know anything about what's going on. There was a lady that was trampled yesterday by horses. Somebody said that she had passed away, or she had died, and then I heard that she didn't pass away, that she's okay. She just got a dislocated shoulder. So regardless, people don't need to get hurt on the police side. People don't need to get hurt on the public side. So this could have ended a long time ago if Trudeau had just came out and said, hey, I agree, I've been forcing too much on people, I've been trying to control them too much. If Trudeau just had come out and said, okay, this has maybe gone too far, all these lockdowns and mandate measures and all that, he could have ended this a long time ago. But instead, he wanted to drag this out so that, he could hurt people more, or I don't know what the agenda would be, is just to divide people more, I guess, cause more division. But it's actually doing the opposite. People are more Canadians are coming together even more now, is from what I can see. And so yeah, that's a good thing. Canadians coming together. I don't know what else I wanted to say, but I'm back. I'm just reading some of these comments here of your heart.
Casey, you want a couple eggs?
Eggs? Yeah, I'll take 2 eggs. Thanks, man. Yeah, somebody said he's so out of touch with the people. Well, I would agree. Like, you know, the prime minister is he's still supposed to work for the people. So he's supposed to work for the people. He's not supposed to be the master, and we're the slaves. And that's kind of what's turning here, is that he's the master and we're all the slaves and just fall in order. Because freedom is freedom of choice, freedom to speak, freedom, all types of freedom out there, right? Now, the freedom that he's imploring is basically, you can have freedom as long as you do exactly what he says. And that's not freedom, people. How is that freedom? You have to do exactly what he says. Then you got freedom. So I'll give you another example. We had friends fly in from Ottawa, or fly in from Winnipeg to Ottawa, and they went downtown, and they're walking around and stuff and checking everything out. So she said, the wife said, she said, I went into the lounge to get a drink because I wanted a drink, and they scanned her QR code, and the QR code came up as basically it came up with a big red X or whatever popped up on the screen, and she said, sorry, I can't serve you. And they're like, what are you talking about? We just got our double jab. And she said, no, well, this tells us that you only got your first jab. And then the wife was like, okay, how did we get in an airplane then and just fly here? Are you telling me now my QR code is not right? Like, and she's upset. She's like, and that's where this control comes in, right? You got these QR codes, and if a QR code says this, you can't do this. If you know, so that's where you know, freedom is vanishing before our eyes. And again, it comes down to you have freedom if you do exactly what the system says. We'll say the worldwide system here. Yeah, somebody said the QR code has a medical status, your income here. Yeah. So anyways, they're really pissed because they're like we got our shots and the QR code still says we can't go in and have a drink, like a beer or a vodka or something in the hotel. And they said the crazy part was in the morning they had breakfast at the same place at the hotel and it was working fine. So it works fine in the morning and they go and walk around and do their thing. They come back to have a drink and then the QR code doesn't work. And she said that they showed the screen and it had a big, I think she said an exclamation mark, like a yellow hazard sign. And that hazard sign basically said, you can't have your drink, you know, so it's ridiculous what's going on. And I'm hoping we'll all wake up. So anyways, that's if you guys can take videos that I created a playlist folder and I called it Ottawa Live, I think, or I called it Ottawa something. If you go in there and you want to share out all the good videos of people being so generous, people being so loving, I mean, you can watch the video first before you share it, um, but you'll see yourself firsthand what like. There's nobody. There's no bad symbols or stuff that they're talking about on mainstream media. I never saw any, and I mean I walked around forever out there. I never saw any. I saw like the Braveheart guy walking saying freedom, and he looked like he was off Mel Gibson with Braveheart, with the Canadian flag and yelling freedom. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So, what else do we have for comments? Did everyone will be blacklisted? Was he an actor? It is very hard. Yes, man. Thanks for the stream. We need. Cool. What about COVID? Yeah, it is what it is here. You gotta. There are so many comments here. Gotta just. Yeah, like we gotta remember that this stuff was all driven by fear, and fear comes from the darkness. Fear doesn't come from God's light, we'll say. All right, I'm going to have breakfast, and you guys be safe. Love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys around. Bye.